Bulls versus Clippers without Jordan, about 500. I like the changes, though, Ralph, that Bill Fitch has come with. You got more size in the backcourt. Derek Martin has not been playing well. The Bulls have a huge backcourt. One thing, though, that when you go with Lorenzen Wright, who's a short center, when you go with Lamont Murray, who's a short forward, the Bulls, the real strength of their game, besides Jordan, is their rebounding. That could be a problem for the Clippers tonight, Ralph.
Talking to Ron Harper about that game where he outscored Michael 36-26. He looked at me with a little twist with his eye. Said, that was a long time ago, Ralph.
And you know he remembers it too, Ralph. And this Bull team fired up tonight, really wants to get off this 0-4 start on the road. Embarrassing for such a good team.
Referees Leroy Richardson, Bill Spooner, Steve Javy. The Bulls in their road blacks, the Clippers are home whites, and this is Harper with the basketball. Had some great games in this building as a member of the Clippers, where in his career he averaged over 19 points a game in the better part of 5 seasons. Longley at long range. Kukoc being chased by Murray. 3 around the screen, he misses it. Rodman rebounds it and loses it. Here come the Clippers running out 4-on-3. Murray overruns the ball. Wright picks it up. Who is free? Tipped by Murray. Rogers can get it in, and Kukoc comes up with it.
What a tip by Lorenzen Wright. Chicago Bulls are going to stay at home at Brent Barry and leave Pooh Richardson wide open as Lorenzen Wright gets called for his first foul. The size differential between Luke Longley and Lorenzen Wright, Ralph, is huge. Luke is a big man, a full 7'2", 280 pounds.
Right about your height. I noticed that earlier. Rodman gets the ball into Kukoc. Kukoc will back in. Of course, he's about 4 inches taller than Murray, and he scores. Kukoc to the bucket, 2-0 the Bulls as Pooh Richardson brings the ball back up.
Kukoc hit a couple of huge threes last night, Ralph, in their tough loss at Phoenix. What a great game that was. Looking forward to more of the same tonight.
Richardson with it. Almost a year since he started. Inside to Rogers. Has snuffed away, comes right back to Rodney. Clippers can't get the ball in the hole, and they're shooting from point-blank range as Jordan comes the other way.
These Bulls, Ralph, they have great range with the long arms. Kukoc, Rodman, Harper, Longley.
Jordan spins in and out. Barry rebounds for Los Angeles.
Michael just not able to find the range, not getting really good shots. That was an excellent one.
Murray hits in the wing. Lamont has just been shooting a spectacular percentage throughout the young season. Here we are in game number 12. 2-2 game.
They're trying to run Kukoc in on the triple post offense here, triangle offense.
Shoot it and miss it. Richardson out rebounds Rodman. That's the one they'll tell everybody. Down the lane it'll go to Lamont Murray. Nice no-look pass to Lorenzen Wright. Right from Murray, 4 to LA.
Clippers are getting fast break opportunities here, Ralph. They're getting up and down the court, and Phil Jackson not happy with it, not happy with Dennis Rodman at all, and he's letting Rodman know about it.
That's all over the Clipper blackboard in their locker room. Run, push the ball, get it up the court.
Take advantage. It's a team that's on the road, as the Clippers were taken advantage of early this week in Florida. Lorenzen Wright, he can beat Luke Longley up and down the court all the time. And I think Rodney Rogers is going to be wide open. Dennis Rodman makes a lot of embarrassing comments about, I'm not into this. Doesn't want to be here. He shouldn't.
That's pretty much what Michael Jordan told him, his teammate. Oh, boy, they miss him. Scottie Pippen. And everybody wondered how good he was or how valuable he was. It's been proven without him.
They're a 500 team when he hasn't played in his career, and he's one of the most durable athletes of this generation, Ralph.
Remember, with him and without Jordan, Jordan's first year in baseball, this team won 55 games. Jordan at long range. But knocked away by Barry. And the Clippers almost had the steal.
Ralph, being with Brent Barry before the game today, you could just sense the edge, sense the surge. And he is so quick to every ball right now. Look for some great athletic plays. He needs to keep his mind under control, though.
Jordan misses. Rodman has it come to him.
What a pass.
Another one. Blocked by Murray. What a play by Lamont Murray. Here come the Clippers. Barry for 3. Wide open. Bingo! Barry 7-2.
Phenomenal block by Lamont Murray, Ralph. You can just sense Brent Barry just feeling the greatness of this moment all day long. His first good look at the basket. Now he's got Jordan. Good double team there.
Coach kicks it back to Jordan. He's not been successful from the more distant line, and Wright rejects. Jordan and the fans are loving it.
Lamont Murray comes from nowhere on beautiful passing by the Chicago Bulls. Chicago 1 for 7.
They don't get it off in time.
Turnovers killing the Bulls. Block shots for the Clippers. The best the Clippers have looked in a long time. A moment ago, Jordan comes in. This is great team defense. You force him to double clutch, and then the big man comes from the weak side. Keep that ball in play, though.
Lorenzen had 4 blocks his last outing against Miami. Rogers goes to Lorenzen Wright. His first start of the season. Richardson against Harper. 7 on the clock.
Such a great defensive player.
Lorenzen Wright hits it. 9-2. The Clippers have scored 9 in a row. Jordan works the wing. Finds Longley for an easy one.
Longley just too big and too strong on the move there. Lorenzen Wright's going to have to tell his guards, hey, look, you got to put a lot of pressure on that ball and give me some help in there.
Richardson has it way out in the court. Goes to Rodney Rogers. Right back to Boo. Boo coming off a 15-assist ball game. So Rogers goes for the slam. Can't get it in, but he's fouled by Longley. Longley's first team foul in Chicago.
Nice interchange with Rogers and Richardson coming off that pick and roll right to the hoop. And Ralph, in the opening moments of this game, the Bulls looked so flat and so lifeless. There's no energy. There's no enthusiasm.
Free throw by Rogers is missed. Loy Vaught on the sidelines with the back spasm, seated next to James Robinson, who came to life the other night in Miami.
Well, you know this is killing Loy Vaught. Mr. Clipper, when you can't play in the biggest of the games, that's what the great competitors like Loy Vaught live for. He just not able to go tonight. Very sad.
Clippers up 9-4. Jordan is fouled. The basket will count. Jordan makes. Barry fouls. It's 9-6 LA.
Tex Winter's triangle offense working to perfection. They had Kukoc in there earlier. Now the ball fake freezes the defender. That keeps Barry's arms down. He tries to reach in. You're not going to get away with any reach-ins against the game's best player.
Among the Bulls' weaknesses this year, outside shooting. They just, with Steve Kerr gone, they don't have any three-point threats. They are, the rest of the team is 14 for 63 from behind the arc. Richardson into the paint. Wright. Lorenzen Wright gets his third field goal here in his first start, and that's in just 5 minutes of play. Clippers up by 5.
Ralph, we see Lorenzen practice that shot hours on end before the games, at the workouts. Is paying off tonight.
Harper goes baseline on Fu.
Look at Phil Jackson down there in Steve Javie's face calling for the illegal defense on the weak side, and Javie's saying, hey, I'm here watching the ball.
You don't get in Javie's face very long without getting a technical foul.
Now Steve has actually calmed down a lot, I think, Ralph.
And we'll see about that. They get the ball into Jordan. Jordan against Barry, one-on-one, and here comes help. Blocked from behind, but a foul will be called. Foul's going to be on Rodney Rogers. Timeout to be taken by LA. 6:57 to go in the period. Clippers lead it by a score of 11-6. Here's our Lexus trivia question. Michael Jordan of the Bulls has the highest career scoring average in the history of the NBA. And Wilt Chamberlain is second. Question, who's third?
Do I answer now, Ralph?
No, Bill, you don't answer now. You always ask me that. The answer's always no. You wait.
I want to answer now. I think I know the answer.
Well, anyway, it's Michael Jordan.
I don't think it's Scottie Pippen.
No, it's not Bill Walton.
Michael Jordan with the line, shooting 2.
We'll let you know in a bit. Jordan's free throw is good. Michael with 3 points. Randy Brown has replaced Ron Harper at the point.
Bulls doing a lot of standing around, half-court offense, no transition. Phil Jackson before the game so disappointed really in the fact that they're not pushing the ball more. I'd come back to Brent Barry right here.
Barry has it in the corner against Jordan. Rodman knocks it away from Rogers, out of bounds. It'll go to L.A. Murray will come over to bring it in front of the L.A. bench. Rogers now used to doing it as the team small forward, now playing power forward. It is Murray's job to bring it in. Gets the ball to Lorenzen, right out front to Richardson. On the curl, Barry, the quick release, won't fall. Rodman gets the rebound. For Dennis, that's number 3. Averaging 12 a game. Longley.
Wild shot. Longley's got a good left hand, just didn't get his feet underneath him.
Lamont Murray has it a long range against Tony Kukoc. He'll test him one-on-one, freeze him, shoot him, miss it. Rebound, Jordan.
Trying to shoot off the dribble against the Bulls, Ralph, is very dangerous. They're great individual defenders, great team defenders, and they really rebound. Nice passing. Kukoc stopped moving.
Longley misses. Rodney Rogers has the rebound. Clippers are up 9-2, kind of hit the wall since. 5:54 to go, midway through quarter number 1.
Well,
Barry posted up inside against Brown.
Well, if they've made 5 straight shots, they've missed their last 2, and now they're starting to force, trying to go one-on-one. And Brent Barry is not going to get calls like he's looking for here.
Offensive foul will be called on Luke Longley. Luke gets his second.
Offensive foul called on Luke Longley.
Well, they have a little help in the trenches here tonight because Bill Wennington was reactivated off the injured list earlier today. And he'll be coming in right now as you get a good look there at Coach Jackson.
Phil Jackson, I think the best coach in today's NBA.
I hope Bill didn't tip the barber. Richardson with the ball. 11-8, LA on top. Lorenzen right, 3 out of 3 from the floor over Wennington.
No pass.
Rogers gets it and scores it. Rodney Rogers, 13-8, Clippers by 5.
Rogers and Rodman having a great battle here. I think they can go right at Dennis Rodman tonight.
Rejected by Rogers. Out of bounds, going to go to the Bulls.
Clippers clearly playing their best basketball of the season now.
Well, especially at the defensive end, which has really been a problem for them, giving up 109 points a game.
3 complete rejections already. Now, this is a tough play for the Clippers, right? Who just sort of bailed out and said, I don't want to be here.
13-10, Clippers by 3. Richardson into the corner to Lamont Murray. Kukoc is out on him. Nice move to the goal. And it won't fall. Lamont will in a trip to the free throw line. The athleticism of Lamont Murray being shown there. Wennington with a foul.
The isolation, he just freezes Tony Kukoc. Tony's rubbing his knee there as if he got banged on him. He might have strained it. He got faked out so bad. Lamont Murray gets the first jumper. Scott Burrell in for his first action as Tony Kukoc goes to the bench, and Chicago Bulls trainer Skip Schaefer is going to have to take a look at that. And
there's Murray. Look at those field goal percentages for Lamont. First in three-point land and second overall to old friend Bo Outlaw in overall field goal percentage. And Lamont not a guy that gets all of his baskets slam dunking. He's an outside shooter. Jordan the give to Rodman. And he scores. If he could have done that last night, they might have won a game.
What an embarrassing missed layup for Dennis Rodman last night to win the game at Phoenix. Ouch.
3-point LA lead. Murray taking it right to Rodman. And an offensive foul will be called on Lamont.
He'll pitch up the lane. I think that's a good call, though. Dennis is so quick. Really knows how to act, knows how to flop.
Watch it again.
Lamont Murray waited a long time. That's a good call.
Yep. Can't argue with it. 4 minutes remaining in the quarter. Well, you can. That doesn't help. Wennington way out in the court. Jordan over Barry.
Not even close.
Burrell had it, lost it to Murray. Here comes Barry. He and Jordan one-on-one. Go to the hole. Can't finish it off. They'll go to the free throw line. Jordan gets the foul. A couple of great slam dunk champions there going nose to nose.
And Brent comes up limping a little bit himself right now. Great push ahead by Lamont Murray. Jordan plays the fine defense, but caught Brent with the legs down low. Ralph, in these big games, you have to learn to play within yourself. 8th in the NBA free throws for Brent Barry. Sometimes you try to do too much. That time, not a real opportunity there, but he got to the line and made the 2 free throws.
17-12, LA by 5. Burrell. They need protection from him in the absence of Pippen. Wennington. Murray gets another rebound. Here come the Clippers pushing the ball up court quick. Everybody's running. Right from the right side. He has found Loy Vaught's spot. 19-12 the Clippers. That's good. Loy sure couldn't find it. He was really struck. And Murray, another great play. Lamont Murray's everywhere. Barry scores.
Phil Jackson needs a timeout. His Bulls are getting out-hustled. More desire, more enthusiasm, more spirit by the Los Angeles Clippers. 9-point lead and complete domination on both ends of the court.
Ladies and gentlemen, more excitement. Your Clippers.
Building challenge, Michael Jordan. We mentioned Ron Harper. We saw the late, great Derek Smith go at Jordan, and you look at the offensive woes for the Bulls. Second to the last in scoring per game in the NBA, and they just cannot find a hoop. And they miss an absolute layup. Jason Caffey.
This is a ball club averaging 88 points a game. The last year, highest scoring team in the league, 103 a game. You're talking about a 15-point a game drop off. Richardson works with it. Barry goes inside to Rogers. He'll test Caffey. Oh, he missed the shot. He made a great move, and Caffey was defenseless, but Rodney just didn't get it home.
I think he was expecting Caffey to actually make a legitimate play on it. Caffey had just bailed out and said, no mas.
Who's going to score out there for this Chicago game?
Scott Burrell is the guy they hold. Blocked again. He just went in that time. Lorenzen Wright everywhere.
31, correction, 21-14. Clippers by 7. Clippers have not gone to their bench.
Come back to Brent Barry. He's the guy with the hot hand.
Murray against Burrell.
Too long.
Harper the rebound for Chicago.
You can't get the ball and just hold it like that the whole time, Ralph. What a
Little Pooh comes out of the pack with it.
horrendous exhibition of basketball by Chicago.
Oh, another great play by Murray. Basket counts and he's fouled. Well, we are really seeing Lamont Murray come of age this year. Playing great basketball.
Clippers continue to push the ball. They continue to out-hustle. Lamont Murray emerging as a star. The first guy there after Lamont Murray goes up and under was Brent Barry.
Lorenzen Wright goes and gets it and gets fouled. The hustle of Wright. They're over the limit. Burrell will get the foul. And free throws coming now for Lorenzen Wright. Jordan on the sideline.
How many minutes is Jordan going to have to play tonight? He's averaging 38 minutes on the season.
Was a lot for a 34-year-old ball player.
He's only 34? Oh, I like this substitution here early. Maurice Taylor coming with the big man. Fast break points tonight, Ralph. The Clippers. Maurice Taylor checks in, and Rodney Rogers. Good job, Rodney. The fast break for the Clippers, 9-0 over Chicago.
Wow.
Last night in Phoenix, Jackson telling me that the Bulls had one fast break the entire game, and he couldn't even remember if they converted it.
Lorenzen could not get either free throw home. Randy Brown running the offense here. Harper, a great scorer in his youth. No more. Foul on Pooh Richardson.
People forget that about Ron Harper. What a phenomenal player he was when he started. Before he ever came to the Clippers, when he was second in Rookie of the Year voting, back when he got started in the mid-'80s. jump shooter, a driver, a dunker.
Remember who beat him out for Rookie of the Year? Still in the league. Burrell shoots a 3 and misses. Berry comes up with it.
You stumped me there, Ralph.
That was Chuck Person.
I know Chuck was Rookie of the Year.
He just barely edged Ron Harper for the award that year. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Clippers, 23-14. Person now with the San Antonio Spurs. Here's the rookie, Maurice Taylor. Rusty as can be after missing a week.
Nice quick move.
And the Bulls bring it back up.
Now, if the Bulls don't double team like so many of the other teams, that ball is blocked by Maurice Taylor.
Taylor got a piece of it and gets the rebound.
That must be 5 blocks at least for the Clippers. Excuse me, Dennis.
Who is fouled en route to the basket. He'll go to the line. Bill Wennington gets his 3rd foul. Let's see this is a block at the other end.
Wennington very rusty. The ball clearly blocked. And Dennis Phoenician, a great statistician, the best in the business, comes up and corrects me. 4 blocks now for the Clippers. I was counting the one from Lorenzen Wright that went in. Dennis, you don't get a block shot if it goes in? No?
Richardson flips the free throw up there to shake the glass. Who a career 64% foul shooter. His 15 assists 2 nights ago in Miami. The most by a Clipper player since December of 1994. 3 long years ago.
Tough
break. Go out of the game, and Longley's back.
Longley, he's the main guy, but you got to have Wennington too. The Wennington, one of the few big men who can spot up and shoot that good 15-foot shot and keep the defense honest so that not all 5 guys are guarding Jordan.
The double-digit lead for the first time. We're in the final minute of play. First quarter winding down.
I don't know about you, Ralph. I don't see a lot of spark in the eyes of the Chicago Bulls.
Harper misses.
This is not a hungry team for me.
Well, usually you take Pippen out, rather take Jordan out. You leave Pippen in. One of the 2 of them on the court. Now when Jordan goes out, there just is nobody to pick up the slack.
And well, Kukoc has not become the player that everybody thought he was going to.
And there's no Steve Kerr to knock down a 3-pointer. Harper in the paint, in traffic, put it up, miss it, rebound, pulled down by Lamont Murray. 1 second to go. Who gets it off in time for 3? Bingo!
Great basketball for the Clippers.
First quarter comes to an end. Los Angeles leads Chicago 27-14. And basket by Pooh Richardson. Should it really count? Look at the clock, upper left-hand corner. 1/10 of a second. Does it leave his hand before?
Absolutely not. The shot should not have counted.
Right.
But when you out-hustle the other team, and the Clippers have completely humiliated the Chicago Bulls in this first quarter, Ralph, those kind of breaks go your way. Nice to see the Clippers establishing a home court advantage.
And the fans very much behind the Clippers here. Dennis Rodman is back, and Rusty LaRue is on the court. Inside to Berry, and somebody named Jordan is also back.
I was hoping you were going to mention that Jordan came back.
Brian Taylor, the rookie. That's a good bounce. That is Brian Taylor from the former Clipper. It's Maurice Taylor. At 29-14, the Clipper lead stretches out to 15.
I'd like to see Brian Taylor come back and play a little bit more basketball for the Clippers, Ralph. He was terrific.
Well, Brian shows up from time to time at our games.
Still lives here in Los Angeles.
Inside to Longley. Longley, the right-handed shot is good. Luke Longley score. 29-16. Clippers have the lead.
Ralph, the hustle board, which is a combination of rebounds, blocks, and steals, has the Clippers in complete control, 23-14.
Much like the scoreboard, 29-16 in favor of the Clippers. Berry pops out. Jordan is there. Taylor wants it inside against Rodman. He has it. Baseline jump is good. Bo Taylor not intimidated by the presence of Dennis Rodman. 31-16 the Clippers.
Maurice Taylor, Ralph, just continues to improve so much. It's going to be very, very difficult to keep that young man out of big minutes the rest of this season. And he's the kind of guy who will take advantage of Lloyd Walk's injury.
Jordan for 3. Comes right back to Rodman. Rodman looks for Jordan. Doesn't know LaRue's name, doesn't pass it to him. So who are you?
Hey, LaRue had a big game last night.
Yeah, his first ever game in the NBA. Jordan spins the baseline. Berry got a piece of the ball. And a foul there will be called on Mo Taylor. That's his first.
And he can't believe it. Here he's playing against Dennis Rodman for the first time. The master of the grab, the hold, the cheap shot down low. And then Maurice Taylor gets called for a little silly foul. Great scoring run by the Clippers.
LaRue goes inside to Longley. Luke over right. Longley has 6. 31-18. Clippers lead by 13. And Lamont Murray brings it up. Way out front to Pooh for 2.
Look at Lorenzen Wright, aggressive on the board. These two young forwards, Lorenzen Wright and Maurice Taylor, just outstanding prospects for this rebuilding Clipper team.
Taylor has in the corner one-on-one with Longley. No contact. Boy, okay, that's good recognition. He's saying, hey, this 7'2" guy can't guard me, I know. 33-18, the Clippers. 6 points for Taylor in, what, 2.5 minutes?
I'd say that's a good substitution by Bill Fitch.
Pretty good draft choice by Bill Fitch and Elgin Baylor. Inside to Longley, nobody's guarding. Taylor blocks it! What else is the kid gonna do? Here comes Berry. Here goes Wright.
Blocked right back by Scott Burrell.
LaRue fouled by Berry.
Foul's called on Brent Berry. His second personal.
Maurice Taylor isolated against Luke Longley. Longley doesn't have the foot speed or the balance to be able to defend that. And then when Longley tries to get back with the little baby left-handed jump hook, nice execution, but hey, the wonderful block by Maurice Taylor. Good numbers, perfect numbers, done everything except elbow Dennis. That'll be soon. Brent Berry to the bench. James Robinson into the game for the first time, and no sign yet of Derek Martin.
James 16 points in 16 minutes the other night in Miami. Rebound, Mo Taylor again. He is doing it all. Richardson's gone the distance of the point. Back to Taylor. Robinson lets it fly for 3. Bingo! Didn't get long to heat up, did it? 36-18 LA.
How about the fact that Michael Jordan shooting 40% on the year, 2 for 9 tonight already.
He started slowly last night and came on. Down the lane, LaRue. Rusty LaRue, a 3-sport star in Wake Forest. Basketball, baseball, and football. The quarterback. 36-20. A week ago, he was playing the CBA.
Well, he was on the bench, Ralph, over in Paris with the Bulls when they were there for the McDonald's Open, which made them the world champions.
Yeah, with them in the training camp, so he knew the system, a good guy to bring back. Who leans, misses. Burrell rebound. LaRue for 2.
Nice job by Rusty that time, holding off Pooh Richardson. Pooh looked like he had a bead on the ball, but that time just let it go.
James Robinson thinking about it.
Got to come to the ball. The play is broken. Can't wait. Shot clock's going to kill you. This is where the Bulls are so tough with their individual defense.
Lorenzen Wright works the baseline. Cross beneath the goal, but missed the shot. Rodman the rebound for Chicago. And the Bulls in black will bring it up. Jordan for 2.
Not even close.
Rodman another rebound. Dennis gets his 6th of the game.
But the Clippers are out-rebounding the Bulls on the night, Ralph, and that's a great sign. Good creative pass. Spooner, referee, calls the ball off the bottom of the board. Out of play. And Derek Martin finally up off that bench. Derek has not been playing well, but he comes in.
Taylor and Richardson come out. Maurice has lost some of his conditioning, of course, while being gone for a week, tending to his grandmother, who was involved in a very serious automobile accident back in Michigan. A woman who helped raise him. So the Clippers now with Martin and Robinson the guards. Wright is the center. The forwards will be Murray and Rogers.
Even though Richardson was, Taylor was playing great, Ralph, I think you got to come back with Rodney. He's your main man. He was been playing well. You can't just leave him on the bench the whole game.
Oh, that's a foul. Rodney Rogers shoving off on Rodman. Rodney gets his second. How many times has Rodman goaded somebody into one of those?
He's the absolute master of that, Ralph. He just leads you right into that, baits you. Rodney takes the hook. Timeout here. Clippers by 14 in complete control.
Tried everybody but Judd Bushler. LaRue and Jordan are the guards. Two coaches back. Jordan will bring it up against James Robinson.
James Robinson, Ralph, has the kind of personality that I think can do well against Michael Jordan. Nice
James does not lack confidence. Jordan gets the ball to Longley for the slam dunk. That's 8 for Luke. And he's fouled.
Toni Kukoc, one of the most creative passers in all of basketball. They called him the waiter, Ralph, when he was 3-time European Player of the Year because of the way he serves it up for everybody.
9 points for Luke. 3 personal fouls on Rodgers.
Never understood, though, why you let Toni Kukoc drive to his left hand across the top of the key.
Martin from the corner.
Not a good shot. Get the other guys involved.
Almost tipped up by Murray, and the Bulls come right back. LaRue goes inside to Kukoc. Nice look to Rodman. So 2 nice passes in a row by Kukoc. Bill Fitch wants a 20-second timeout.
He's very disheartened by the breakdown defensively. Not rotating well, the Clippers. Derek Martin is out there playing a one-man zone defense. Look at Lamont Murray. Derek Martin just coming over here and not really guarding anybody. That forces Lorenzen Wright into a very tough defensive situation here. It's going to come with a double team. It's got to be quicker and more effective. Rodman tonight making his layups. Now, good scoring run by the Bulls. Remember, Rob, it was Wednesday night that Dennis Rodman flew up to Oakland and saw the Rolling Stones concert. Then he comes back last night, Thursday night, and misses the shot. So obviously the Bulls can't get any satisfaction from Dennis Rodman's poor performance and missing that game-winning layup last night.
Clippers have the ball. Their 18-point lead has been cut in half. Rodney Rodgers with 3 fouls gives it up to Robinson. Goes baseline and gets it knocked away out of bounds. It'll go to LA. 14 in the shot clock. Murray will bring it in.
Bulls in the middle of a 7-game road trip. Only 4 of them in the Western Conference, though.
Really a 4-game road trip, followed by a Thanksgiving break, followed by a 3-game road trip. Rodgers outside to Martin. Squared up for 3. Bingo. That's a much better 3-point shot than the one he took a moment ago. Very much within the offense there. Clippers by 12 again.
Well, good to see Derek find the range. Remember, Ralph, the last 2 years on this 7-game road trip, the Bulls went 6-1 both times. So if they're going to duplicate that, they're going to have to win the rest of the games. They've already lost the opener. Jordan in James Robinson's face.
That's 8 for Jordan. The lead is 10.
Look at his defensive footwork, Jordan. Just magnificent. So disciplined.
For all of his scoring. All of his scoring championships. He's also been Defensive Player of the Year in this league. LaRue for 2. Hey, Rusty LaRue is a 3 field goal.
This guy's a good ball player, Ralph. And the Bulls are starting to get a few fast break opportunities. Nice outlet that time by Jordan.
Martin splits the defenders. Down the lane, missed the shot. Out of bounds it'll be. Clippers ball. Nope, Chicago ball.
Here's Michael Jordan's defensive footwork, just denying. As soon as he hears the pick, he just jumps up and forces him. He knows Dennis Rodman's got the baseline sealed off. Very difficult shot by James Robinson, and then the fast break for the Bulls.
Yeah, Michael just said no pick and roll right now.
Defense, Ralph, that's what keys fast breaks. Forcing the other team. Oh, what a pass. What a pass.
Kind of a delayed pick and roll. That's 11 for Longley, and Bill Fitch is angry now. The Clipper lead has shrunk to 6. Timeout Los Angeles. 4:29 to go in the first half. The LA lead is shrinking fast. They lead the defending world champions 39-33.
You look at those numbers. Just terrific.
3 pretty good players there.
Well, They were all back there last year, Ralph, in Cleveland at the NBA all-time celebration there with the 50 top players.
We didn't need a list of 50 to find those three guys, though.
No.
Inside of the go to Lorenzen Wright. Wright works against Long. The Clipper 18-point lead is down to 6. Nice pass to Taylor. He dumps it off to Murray, and Maurice should have shot it. As Jordan comes back up court.
Bulls defense really tightening up now. And then their passing is getting better on the offensive end.
Rodman was not ready for that one. He said he wasn't ready for the one last night when Michael passed out of the double team at the end of the game.
You had to see that one to believe that someone as good as talented as Dennis Rodman could miss a wide open game-winning layup that badly. Shoot it over the basket.
Inside the 4-minute mark of the first half. LaRue finds Jordan. Long two-pointer. Lorenzen Wright battles and gets the rebound, but Jordan is there to get it away. That's a patented Jordan steal.
Well, Ralph, he loves to hang around in the defensive end after a missed shot, after a turnover. He's so quick, he can always get back. The outlet here, Lorenzen Wright leaning back, never really saw Michael, who was behind James Robinson, just sort of lurking the whole time. Oh, Michael missed the free throws.
He's 2 out of 4. On the season, only 71%. Big changes for the Clippers. Berry, Richardson, Piatkowski all in her. Murray gets his first blow. Derek Martin and James Robinson come out in the backcourt.
Some of the Bulls, Ralph, have been saying that the trip to Paris for the McDonald's Open, the World Championships over there, that was something that really took it out of them. I don't know. I feel pretty good. I was over there. I had a great time.
39-34. Now, the Bulls won the World Championship. Does that mean if the Clippers win this game, they are the World Champions?
Well, I don't know if this game has the significance of that World Championship. This is a regular season.
It would have an asterisk by it. Then
I think
they
so.
would. Okay. Kukoc goes to work to Longley, having a big ball game. 13 for Longley, his career high, 21. 39-36. Yikes.
At some point, you got to make the decision to stay at home at Longley. He's making all those shots, Ralph. They're just using him every time, knowing they can get whatever shot they want as they try to use Taylor in the low post against Rodman.
18-3 scoring run for Chicago Bulls. The only basket, a three-pointer by Derek Martin.
Bulls bench not giving him much tonight, Ralph. LaRue saves a wild pass that time.
Out of bounds it'll be. LA basketball.
Maurice Taylor tangled up with Dennis Rodman. Look down to what is this guy doing down here? Dennis, the absolute master at getting inside the head of other people. The job he did on Alonzo Mourning last year, Ralph, in the Eastern Conference Finals. Rodman just destroyed Alonzo Mourning.
Keith Clausen at center for Lorenzen Wright for LA. Richardson, the wrap around the Taylor. The jump shot's a brick. Rebound taken by Longley. Long outlet pass to Kukoc, and the foul will be called on Piatkowski. Pike with the foul.
Luke Longley's been the best player in the game. Scoring, rebounding, passing, rolling off this magnificent screens he sets.
Should have taken him surfing this morning.
Well, he walked in tonight and he said, Bill, I was at the beach today. It was beautiful. A big swell.
Kukoc at the line, misses. The Bulls not a good foul shooting team, just 69% on the year.
It's as if, Ralph, they've lost interest. It's as if that the spirit is gone, the pride. This is one of the great teams in the history of the NBA, up there with the Lakers, with Wilt and Jerry West and Elgin and Jimmy McMillan and Goodrich, with Russell's Celtics, with the Knicks from the 70s.
Here's Keith Claus facing up on Longley, shooting over him and missing. Rebound, Rodman battles with Taylor and gets it. And the Bulls are knocking at the door. They're down by 2.
Well, the score was 36-18 Clippers.
Longley ties it up. He has 15. 2 minutes remaining. Clippers have gone dead in the water since that point.
Got to start moving. You can't stand there and slug it out and play one-on-one off your own dribble.
Kloss backs in, falls back, shoots, misses terribly. Jordan gets the rebound and brings the ball up court. Jordan for the lead. Rebound, Kloss.
Ralph, I'm Brent Barry's biggest fan. He has had trouble keeping Jordan in front of him today. But so is everybody else in the
Loose ball foul on Taylor.
Calls foul on Maurice Taylor. His second personal.
Dennis Rodman slow getting up. He said something that made Luke Longley laugh. Must have said it in Australian. They're still chuckling out there. Look into the eyes of the great one. And I'm not quite sure how to describe Dennis, but he'll go to the free throw line.
Well, 6 straight rebounding titles for Dennis Rodman. An unbelievable scoring run for the Bulls. The type of things that make them the world championship team and the best team of this modern era. Clippers have made just one of their last 14 field goal attempts, Ralph.
That was a three-pointer by Derek Martin. Rodman makes one. He's now 5 out of 16 from the foul line.
Rodman missed some big free throws in that heartbreaking loss at Phoenix last night.
Chicago's on top by 2.
Pooh Richardson trying to get the spark back in the team, calling the plays out. A little miscommunication here between Piatkowski and Richardson.
White working against Kukoc, leaning, banking, missing, rebound, Longley. It's all Chicago now. LaRue comes up. Blocked by Kloss. Well, Keith,
you should get a picture of that one and put it on his wall. Michael says,
Michael Jordan.
Who are these guys blocking all my shots? Jordan with a good pass by LaRue, who's playing magnificently. Kloss perfect on the block. Trying to keep those in bounds, these young Clipper shot blockers like Lorenzen Wright, Maurice Taylor, and Keith Kloss.
Final minute of the opening half.
It's been Luke Longley, though, Ralph. He is just killing everybody.
They want Rodman to shoot. 4 in the shot clock. Longley misses badly. Taylor shoves Rodman down. It's 5 on 4. Barry slam dunk, but he doesn't make it. Flying down the lane. Brent Barry has it bound off the iron.
Dennis Rodman's wide open at the Clippers. As Brent Barry comes right back, everybody's standing there watching. Ouch. That's embarrassing.
41-39. Yeah, I hate when that happens.
Well, Brent's trying too hard.
Well, I guess it's better than not trying hard enough.
Well,
inside, Kukoc misses. Clippers get the rebound. 16 seconds to go. They should go for one shot, but they're not gonna.
Oh, that's a
Rodman, a hard foul on Barry. Flagrant foul on Rodman. Barry shaken up.
Absolutely unnecessary, cheap shot by Dennis Rodman.
So Brent will go to the line for 2, then the ball out of bounds. So the Clippers a chance to get 4 points in the final 12 seconds.
The better you get, Ralph, the more these things happen to you. That time the ball was clearly whistled dead early on. The foul by LaRue, and Rodman just comes over. No attempt at the ball. Only an attempt to put Brent Barry down. No place in the game of basketball for that.
Brent's dad, the great Rick Barry, in attendance here this evening. Brent apparently got popped in the nose.
It's the biggest game in Brent Barry's career. It's great to see his dad here.
Well, I don't know. The playoffs last year probably might be a bigger highlight for Brent.
No shot, no basket.
They're going to say, as you pretty well sized it up, Bill, the play was stopped
The first foul was called on Rusty LaRue.
beforehand.
First personal, first in the final
But Barry will
2
be at
minutes.
the line to shoot the flagrant fouls. Then out of bounds to L.A. 2 shots for Brent. 11 for 11 to the line during the just completed road trip. But here, teary-eyed, perhaps from a pop on the nose, he misses.
Well, now it's time for the Clipper big men to step forward and get a little physical themselves. Don't let Jordan or Kukoc or any of the pretty boys who play on the perimeter, don't let them waltz around and make easy shots.
Brent makes 1 out of 2. Clippers just that lone field goal by Derek Martin, a 3-pointer. 41-40. Chicago by 1. Clippers now will go for 1 shot, I would hope. Kloss goes outside to Pooh.
Who's played a good first half here, Ralph? Good,
Very solid,
leadership.
very steady. Shoots a long 2. The follow by Taylor is a slam dunk. Less than a second remaining.
Stay up on him. Don't let him.
Kukoc from 60 feet. So the Clippers sneak back into the lead. At the end of the first half of play, the Los Angeles Clippers lead the Chicago Bulls 42-41.
UCLA is going to win, I tell you.
Whatever you tell me,
That's
Bill.
right.
Once a Bruin, always a Bruin. The Clippers will go with Pooh Richardson, Brent Barry, Rogers, Wright, and Murray. The same five that started the game. Loy Vaught not available tonight. Back spasms for the Clippers. It's Jordan, Harper, Longley, Rodman, and Kukoc for the Bulls. Clippers in their home whites. Bulls their road black. Rogers for two. Hits it. That's a good way to start the second half. LA by 3.
That's big-time basketball, Ralph. You come out, you think all halftime, I'm going to get that ball. I'm going to make my first jumper and make them chase me the rest of the way. That's Larry Bird action. They're going right back through Luke Longley. Clearly the best player in the first half.
Jordan, who might be the best player in the second half. That's what Scary thought. He makes the shot, and that's 44-43. Clippers by 1.
I don't think he gets worried, Ralph, when he misses a couple shots. He figures he can pretty much get what he wants when he wants it.
Lamont Murray works on Kukoc. Three-point try won't fall. Longley the rebound. Kukoc out here talking to Stojko Brankovic at halftime. The two great Croatian players as Rodman runs the court, gets the reward, and the Bulls lead by 1.
Got to match up. Rodney Rogers didn't get back on defense that time. It's not like Rodman is sprinting out anywhere either.
Rogers inside to Wright. Got a good shove from Longley. To shove this. 10 points for Lorenzen Wright. 46-45. We're going back and forth. Clippers have a 1-point lead.
Just think back, Ralph, to where Lorenzen Wright was a year ago. And this buried on the bench.
Yeah.
Now he is arguably the Clippers' best front court player.
Jordan over Lorenzen. Rogers has the rebound. Clippers bring the ball back up court.
Brent Barry on the run.
Ouch. Knocked away by Harper. Harp gets it back. Kukoc running the court. Harper was waiting for him. And now the Bulls back on top by 1.
Outstanding game tonight. Competitive. Nice to see Tony Kukoc getting up and down the court a little bit. That foot, of course, always a big concern.
Murray in the corner.
Good to work him off screen. Work Kukoc off the screens.
Right again. Tony will bring the ball up court.
He sort of just dropped the ball to Michael.
Foul will be on Lorenzen Wright. Lorenzen gets his third personal foul. And Jordan will go to the free throw line again, where he is 3 out of 5 tonight.
Now, the Bulls have played so many games, basically 100, 110 games every year now for the last 10. That tends to take its toll on a team. But I really think this Bull team is going to be like that 1969 Boston Celtic team, Bill Russell's last year. Barely qualified to make the playoffs as you look at the deep Chicago bench and a Natalie attired Scottie Pippen.
He'd rather be wearing a pair of black shorts. Jordan makes them both. The Bulls lead by 3.
Remember that Celtic team, Ralph, 4th place in their regular season, and then came through the playoff. Every playoff series was a struggle. They won the 7th game on the road at the Great Western Forum. I guess it was called the Fabulous Forum then.
Bulls with a 3-point lead, trying to put some distance between themselves and the Clippers right now. Jordan does. Good for Michael.
Timeout. He says he sees too much daylight for Michael Jordan. Working off picks, very nice. You cannot let Michael Jordan get this sort of step into a shot. That's going to go down every single time. Clippers down by 5.
Well, if not today, how about tomorrow?
Well, the Bulls,
Rogers for 3.
The Bulls are staying over tonight, Rob. They don't play till Sunday night up in Sacramento. They may just stay here till Sunday afternoon.
They'll stay until Michael says it's time to go. 8:42 to go in the period. 5-point Chicago lead. Jordan with the ball. Rodman against Rogers. Jordan against the world. He throws it away. 2-on-1. Kukoc is back.
Well, that's the first fast break points for the Clippers since the opening quarter tonight. Remember in the opening quarter, they were running out and blocking shots. The Clippers do have 9 blocked shots on the evening. Their defense has gotten quiet.
Rodman at long range on the curl to Longley.
Wow, that's a great play by Luke Longley. A terrible pass, way too high for him, and he was still able to get it, bring it down, get his rhythm, get his legs, and swing the sky hook.
Lots of bumping here.
Good ball movement.
Berry for 2. Brent Berry in double figures with 10. 3-point game. The Clippers battling here against the defending champions.
Ralph, Berry and Lamont Murray need tons of shot attempts. Lamont Murray's got 6 shot attempts. Brent Berry, 9 shot attempts. I think they need more than that.
Jordan outside the 3-point arc. Inside, the 3-second violation. They were there for a long time, both Longley and Rodman. Dennis is trying to correct referee Bill Spooner.
You know that Bill Spooner is married to ex-NBA referee Paul Mahalick's daughter. Paul Mahalick just
I'm glad you clarified that.
Just retired after 28 years in the NBA. Great contribution to this league.
Rogers chases it down. 8 in the timer. 3 in the clock. Runs it right with a garbage play. 53-52.
I don't want to hear garbage play. That was a beautiful play.
It's like Cedric Maxwell in there. Tony Kukoc going to work now for the Bulls. Rodman wants the foul from Rogers. He's really working the referees. Jordan 1-on-1 against Murray. And he draws the block.
Good call by Spooner, referee Jordan. It's a tough matchup for Lamont Murray.
What about that dotted line in there?
Well,
it
can't be a charge if the defender is inside that dotted line. He's outside the line apparently, but
oh, it's awful close.
How can you call a charge on Michael Jordan?
56-52, Bulls by 4. Apparently they can't. Richardson brings the ball up.
When we were in Europe, Ralph, at the Paris McDonald's Open, the first time in the championship game Jordan got the ball. Oh, Berry, yes.
2 in a row for Brent Berry just inside the 3-point circle. 2-point Bull lead.
The first time Jordan got the ball in the game, the ref calls traveling on him, and he put a big smile on his face.
Maybe they didn't know who he was.
No, they knew. I think this guy was going to go home to Lithuania or Albania or wherever he was from and say, I called traveling on
for
Jordan.
3. In and out.
Good rebound, Luke Longley. Boy, that's the best maybe I've ever seen Luke Longley play.
Parker for 2. Berry swats it over to teammate Lamont Murray. Clippers a chance to tie the basketball game.
I love the tip rebounds.
Murray is fouled. He'll go to the free throw line. Foul will be on Longley. That's 3 on Luke. Randy Brown will be coming in now. Harper will go out. 2 shots for Lamont Murray. He's made 2 out of 3 tonight.
This is the Lamont Murray that we saw at Cal Berkeley when he was teamed up with Jason Kidd, Rob. The first 3 years, that was not good for Lamont.
14 points a game his rookie year, but it's been descending ever since. 8 his second year, 7 last year. He's back up over 14 this year. We're tied at 56.
He's just moving so much better with such great confidence that look in his eyes. He knows he's a ball player again.
Kukoc scores and he's fouled. Kukoc gets his 3rd field goal. Murray gets his 2nd foul.
Kukoc very talented at shooting this shot. Oh, clearly a foul. It's amazing that ball even went in as hard as Lamont hit Tony on the arm.
Kukoc 6'11", 232 pounds. Free throws good.
Just a couple years ago that Tony was the 6th man in the NBA. His game is a far cry from that today. The injuries really have taken its toll on his durability.
Barry outside the pool. Murray steps back. That's about easy shot. Lamont Murray has a dozen. 1 point, Chicago lead. Hope you're enjoying this one on Fox Sports West 2.
Nice pass, Luke Longley. Read the floor. Lorenzen Wright's got to get a lane.
Poole for 3. New lines, a little tough for Poole. Kukoc comes the other way. What a pass. Randy Brown.
Clippers right back up at him, but that's what makes the Bulls so special, Ralph. They're great defense, consistent effort, and then the passing. Easy shots.
For 3. Murray the rebound. It'll count, but it won't fall, but he'll foul will be called. Randy Brown with a foul. Free throws to Lamont Murray, and he earned this trip to the line. Timeout to be taken by the Chicago Bulls. 4.5 minutes to go in the period. Chicago's on top by 3. 61-58. I think you might be right. Maurice Taylor's back for the Clippers, replacing Rodney Rogers. Maurice, a spectacular 11-minute run in the first half with 8 points, 7 rebounds, and 2 blocks.
It's going to be hard to keep Maurice Taylor to just 12 minutes a half the way he's playing, Ralph.
He's only averaging 12 minutes a game here in the early going.
Well, hopefully, Loy Vaught's back will get better.
61-60, Chicago by a point. Randy Brown brings it up.
Nice step out by Taylor.
Gordon. The unstoppable. 63-60.
Oh, I like that, Ralph. I'm going to steal that.
Probably will. I'll hear it on NBC, I'm sure, in January.
It'll be on every radio show in the country tomorrow, Ralph.
Murray gets the ball inside. Taylor double clutches and misses. Wright battles for it, but Kukoc gets it.
Boy, look at Tony drive that ball out. Oh, good balance.
Gordon is fouled.
He looked at Brent Barry and said, I don't think you can guard him.
Well, yeah, he can look at a lot of people and say that. Jordan, the amazing thing is his incredible consistency. Believe it or not, Bill, the only time in 1,017 regular season and NBA playoff games that he's not scored in double figures was back in March of 1986, just after he came back from that broken leg. One time
in his entire career he did not get double figures.
Good. That's.
I don't think anybody can say that. I don't even think Kareem can say that. You know, Jordan's going to be up at the #3 scorer of all time pretty soon now.
Well, Kareem had that incredible run.
He had 700 or 800 in a row.
Yeah. 65-60, the Bulls on top.
But if you say that Michael did it, in his early year, in his second year, he's probably got the same number.
Oh, Maurice Taylor again. That's 10 for the rookie. 65-62 the Bulls. I would say that Maurice Taylor is not intimidated by the presence of the Bulls.
The more I watch Maurice Taylor, the more I'm impressed. But Jordan's bursts of energy and quickness from the weak side to get position.
Jordan misses. Loose ball foul. It's against Chicago. Again, credit Maurice Taylor for having the good position. Foul's going to be on Rodman.
One of the most important things when you're playing against Dennis, Ralph, is to not be afraid. Because Dennis tries to psych you out. Dennis tries to get into your mind. He tries to scare you. And he intimidates most people in the NBA. They don't want to play against him the same way with Shaq. Nobody wants to play against him. Maurice Taylor showing no signs of that.
Murray for 2. Taylor goes and gets it. That's over. Yeah, I think he needs to play. 65-64, Bulls by 1.
But you look at Lorenzen Wright, you look at Maurice Taylor, LG's 2 draft picks the last 2 years. Boy, that's a real solid Clipper future.
Kukoc for 3. Rodman got that one, and the foul will be on Taylor. So Maurice gets his 3rd foul. Rodman's going for a walk with the ball. He's out near midcourt. He's into the backcourt.
Now he's got to come shoot it. How's that not a delay of game? Anyway, but Dennis, one of the greatest rebounders in the history of the game. Wilt Chamberlain, Bill Russell, of course, Barkley, Jordan, Elgin Baylor, a phenomenal rebounder.
Bounces around and falls in, and Dennis is 3 out of 3 from the foul line. Judd Buechler comes in now finally, and Tony Kukoc goes out of the game. Buechler out of Poway, California, down by San Diego. Long ways from where Tony Kukoc grew up in Croatia. Rodman makes them both.
Judd Buechler, such a great role player for this Chicago team. What wonderful training he got over there from Lute Olson. Nice to see Arizona off to a great start again, routing Oregon State last night.
Beautiful spin by Murray. Oh, real fun. Murray brings the crowd to life. 67-66 the Bulls.
Clippers have a size advantage now, I think, overall, Ralph, with the exception of guarding Longley. What a touch. All those red-headed centers. Towns, Johnny Red Kerr,
Who's
Luke
in the house?
Longley.
3-point Chicago lead. They double Murray.
Keep moving it. Trying to post up.
Wanted it.
They're trying to post up against Judd Buechler here.
2 for 2. Richardson hits the jump shot. It's a 1-point game. We got a dandy going. Michael Jordan will handle up court to Buechler.
Chicago is playing so many close games this year, Ralph. That's going to hurt them down the stretch. Nice pick by Rodman.
Of course, they had a huge positive point differential last year in winning 69 games.
And it was bigger the year before, right?
Yeah, they might be right. Brown misses.
Longley everywhere. Nice ball movement, Buechler.
Jordan against Murray now. Barry there to help. For 3. It's out of bounds and hits the clock. Clippers basketball, 1:01 to go, third period. LA a chance to take the lead.
Lamont Murray a moment ago against Judd Buechler. The drop step spin. Throw it down in your face, right in Luke Longley's face. Luke, though, does have 14 rebounds, and his Bulls lead by 1 point.
Rodman is out of the game. Caffey is in. Clippers can take the lead right now in the final minute of the third period. They led by 1 at the half.
I think the Bulls missed Dickie Simpkins, Ralph.
1-on-1, Taylor, penetration and the foul. Maurice has had 1 practice in the last 10 days. Maybe he doesn't need to practice.
I don't see anybody.
Coach don't want to hear that. 69-68, the Bulls by 1.
He can learn so much by playing against. It's time to go 2 for 1 for the Clippers here. Get a good quick shot.
Taylor at 20-footer.
When you're playing the limited minutes, Jordan all the way.
Not on Barry. That's 4 on Brent. So Brent Barry picks up number 4. Oh, they're saying number 5 on Brent. I had him for 4. Well, I like my count better.
Maybe you've been talking to that scorekeeper up in Vancouver.
Now, what we have here on our stat monitor as well shows 4. I don't believe that's 5 on him.
Jordan misses another free throw.
Check for Dennis Benicia.
Dennis, how many fouls on Brent Barry? Dennis Benicia says 5.
I say 4. Stat monitor says 4. It's a standoff. Jordan at the line. He is 8 of 11. And he gets it. 23 for Jordan. 2-point Chicago lead. 3 seconds separate the shot in the game clock. Piatkowski is in for Barry.
Look at
Taylor rebounds. Above everybody. Wow.
Well, Bill Wennington's just not sharp yet, Ralph. Just activated today. That's an offense.
Offensive foul. Taylor is doing it everywhere. This is a spectacular performance by the rookie from Michigan. I mean, absolutely spectacular.
Well, he just had a stick back on the offensive end with great rebounding. Moves his feet beautifully and denies Jason Caffey, who's out of control. And the young rookie says, this NBA is not so tough.
It's 70-70. 2 seconds to go. Who's in trouble? Doesn't get it off. So we're going to go into the final quarter right where we began the first. It's all even, ladies and gentlemen. The Clippers 70, the Bulls 70.
Rest those burning feet. A little bit too much dancing at the Stones concert the other night, Dennis.
Luke Longley, 19 points, 14 rebounds. Rodman, 10 points, 10 rebounds for the Bulls.
There's a good look at Steve Kerr on the right side of your screen there.
They miss him.
Pacific Palisades got a bad knee right now. Bone problem in there. Sort of oscillating between a bruise and a fracture, but he should be back in a couple of weeks.
Jordan is on the bench. Cappy blocked by Taylor. His third of the ball game. What else is he going to do?
That is a tough thing to do. Block your own man's turnaround jumper. That means, Ralph, that you own it.
Maurice Taylor, 14 points, 9 rebounds, 3 blocks.
How many minutes?
He's in his 17th right now. Fans say shoot it. He will. That range, he got a better shot at it, but the outside jump shot not his great strength, especially with as limited time as he's had playing here lately. Inside to Cappy, scores and he's fouled. So Cappy makes him pay at the other end. He gets the last laugh on that one. 4 fouls on Taylor.
The turnaround jumper, slow delivery by Cappy, but exquisite timing by Maurice Taylor. Just able to just send it back, grab it out of the air. But then he broke down a little bit as Michael Jordan takes a drink. Now, Ralph, do you have any of the new Michael Jordan clothes? New apparel line?
No, I don't. He didn't have me on his list. I want to clarify something. Brent Barry, as we suggested, does have only 4 personal fouls, not 5.
How did you convince him to do that?
Well, I counted them. They miscounted them. Clippers bring the ball up, trailing by 2. Piatkowski almost took the 3. Taylor inside, scores and he's fouled.
This is something the Clippers have sorely needed, Ralph. Somebody who's willing to get in there and bang, can score inside, can shoot the jumper. Nice dump down pass by Piatkowski. Just takes it right at Wennington, who's a good, solid defender. And the foul, it just has no impact. This guy is very, very strong, Ralph.
6 out of 7 from the line. That one comes up short. Wennington rebounds. We're tied at 72. Randy Brown will walk it up.
UCLA high post shuffle. Oh, he's giving Cappy too much.
3-second violation. No question about it.
Ralph, when you're guarding somebody in the NBA and he gets underneath that basket, you got to get around in front of him. You can't stay behind him. Unless, of course, you just own him like Taylor probably thinks he does. Jason Cappy right now, the way he sent that last turnaround jumper back.
There was a chance to take the lead. They double Lamont Murray. Piatkowski blast to the basket, miss it, he'll go to the free throw line. Wennington, his 5th.
Well, they've still got Joe Klein on the bench, Ralph. Yeah.
Eric Piatkowski, we've talked about his foul shooting, a career 80% foul shooter this year, 59%. Doesn't look good. Mike says he's been practicing and go out there, make 48 out of 50 in practice, get into the game, and somebody moves the basket on it. Clippers take the lead, 73-72. Every point precious right now. 10.5 to go against the defending champs. Jordan getting his final rest on the bench. Harper down the lane to the goal, lay it in. Harper's first field goal, 74-73 Chicago.
Yeah, but Harper's playing a solid floor game. He's not the focal point anymore. He's playing on a very sore knee. One of the toughest guys in the history of the NBA.
What beautiful. Murray to right for 2. Well, we're getting a glimpse of the future here with Murray and Wright and Taylor excelling.
Well, that's an offensive foul on Wennington. That's got to be. He fouled 3 guys before they finally call it. And that'll be a foul.
He must have a late date tonight. He wants to get out of here.
He's gone.
So Wennington out of the ball game. He said, I got activated for this.
He first of all elbowed Lorenzen Wright. Then he comes out and tries to tackle Piatkowski on this screen. Then a moment ago, the pass out of the double team to the streaking Lorenzen Wright. Beautiful slam dunk. Bill Wennington, 6 fouls in 7 minutes. That's not good, Ralph. Not good. That's Mike Bantam numbers.
Piatkowski misses the free. Long rebound taken by Cathey. I think the record is foul out in 5 minutes, I believe.
I was in a game, Ralph, that Mike Bantam fouled out in 6 minutes and had nothing else. Oh, great.
Knocked away by Murray.
Bring it out and settle down.
No need to hurry.
Pike on the weak side for 3. Pike is wide open.
Murray misses. He's fouled. He'll go to the line.
Ralph, one thing we're noticing here is that the Clippers have the fresher legs. You can see Lamont Murray pushing for loose balls, calling for the posts up, trying to out-jump and out-physical guys. You see Eric Piatkowski passing up a jumper from the perimeter, driving to the hoop, trying to jump over people. Maurice Taylor and Lorenzen Wright are just playing huge games inside. Chicago calls a timeout here. They got to regroup. Clippers trying to take control here. They lead by 1, still with 1 free throw to go. The Chicago Bulls have now a 41-32 rebound edge, and look who's back. Michael Jordan to try to restore order.
So Superman puts on his cape. See what happens. Lamont Murray will be at the line with 1 shot remaining. He gets it. The Los Angeles lead is a deuce. 76-74. Full court pressure by LA.
I like this idea.
Rusty LaRue is in, and he played well in the second quarter. Kukoc for 3. Bingo.
Well, I did like him until then.
Yep. First three-pointer for Tony tonight. 77-76. Chicago by 1.
Kukoc with 2 huge three-pointers in the closing minutes of the game last night to bring Chicago back from the brink.
Richardson. Ooh. Wright broke free, couldn't get it to him. 5 on the clock. Pike's going to have to do it himself. He's fouled. Free throws for Piatkowski. Now Pike got to start making the free throws.
Every Chicago player calling for the clear out. 4 fouls now on Luke Longley. They really need him. He's been their best player tonight, with the exception of Jordan in the second half here.
Pike 1 out of 2 tonight.
I did think that Piatkowski cleared him out with the left hand.
Another bad looking free throw, just not coming out of Pike's hand properly. He's totally mystified by this. His wife has been saying, Eric, I've been watching you shoot free throws since you were in college. What's going on? Now that one looks like Pike. 77-77. Rusty LaRue will bring the ball up court. He was with the Idaho Stampede in the CBA last week, now making $3,353 a game. And Longley again. That's about what he get in a month in the CBA. 79-77, Bulls by 2. Wright looks into Murray. They fake the double team. It's an illegal defense. You have to go aggressively if you're going to go. Kind of a start and a stop by LaRue. That's just a warning. Clippers will get the ball in bounds now. Trailing by a pair.
I'd come back to Maurice Taylor down low. Let him go to work on Rodman. He's the guy that can energize the crowd, get the whole Clipper team more confident.
Pike gets the pick.
3 seconds. Indecision that time. Everybody thinking that Piatkowski was going to shoot. Got caught in the air with too much size there. Bill Fitch has got a tough decision. Now, how many fouls for Brent Berry?
4.
4 fouls.
4 fouls. Kukoc comes to Jordan.
Nice footwork by Longley.
Kukoc misses. Long rebound out to Rodman.
Such a smart team, the Bulls. Been here so many games. They're playing at such a slow pace. This is like Mike Fratello, Cleveland Cavalier basketball.
5 on the shot clock. Piatkowski, the rebound goes over to Murray, and the Clippers bring it up, a chance to tie it again.
How's that not a foul on Dennis Rodman? Nice pass.
Wright can't get up to it. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Chicago Bulls.
Somebody better match up with Kukoc deep.
Amon Murray said, all right. LaRue playing key minutes both last night and tonight.
He finished the game for him last night, Ralph. An incredibly exciting game.
That was his first ever NBA game. Jordan gives it up. Here come the Clippers.
Nice pass.
Pike for three. Bingo! Eric Piatkowski gives the Clippers a 1-point lead, 80-79. Who with the assist for Los Angeles. Midway through the fourth quarter. Traveling on LaRue.
He says, wait a second, I've seen Michael Jordan do that a million times. And I try
without the whistle blowing.
And I try it once and they call me for traveling.
He was trying to be like Mike. Lou Richardson back as the floor general.
Cross screen and then Pike steps out. Beautiful.
Double clutching, backing it in, moving to his left. Second for Piatkowski in the corner. That's in 6 minutes of play.
They're trying to post up Jordan. Piatkowski's got the unenviable task in a two-handed.
Lorenzen Wright.
Two hands in the back there. That's an automatic call. Lorenzen Wright arguing, but no need to put hands all over people.
Scoreboard shows the Bulls up by 1. That is not correct. It's 82-79. The Clippers have the lead.
Isn't the game at home tonight, Ralph, for the Clippers?
Piatkowski gets the foul, his second. Scoreboard is still wrong. Bill Fitch sending Barry Hecker down there. Now Ray Melchiori, the trainer, inside Longley, can't get up with it. Scoreboard is wrong.
You got to stop the game to fix the score.
Clippers have the ball. They have the lead. Bill Fitch beside himself over here. Now they're correcting it. They haven't got it right yet, but they're trying. Murray to the hole, lay it in. There's right. 84-79.
Phil Jackson needs a timeout. Clippers calling the crowd out. Beautiful drive by Lamont Murray. With all the confusion about the score, Lamont just said, hey, we got a game to finish off right now. Clippers in great position.
Clippers by 5 with 5:21 to go in the game. Richardson, Piatkowski, Wright, Murray, Taylor.
Well, we thought it would be Brent Barry, Ralph, against Jordan, but it's been Piatkowski here in the fourth, and he's answered the call.
Rodman a long range. LaRue. Clippers chasing all over the place. Kukoc misses, chases it down to LaRue. LaRue for two.
What about giving Michael Jordan the ball?
Not a bad idea. He's pretty good, I understand. He's got it right now.
I would think so. Nice pass.
LaRue from Jordan for two. 84-81 LA. So they got 3 shots at it, and that was enough. Can you imagine going from the Idaho Stampede to playing for the Chicago Bulls and having Michael Jordan pass the ball to you at crunch time? 84-81, the Clippers lead it. Lorenzen Wright back to Taylor, who's been sensational. The shot clock is down. Lorenzen turns, shoots, misses. Longley rebounds. Here come the Bulls.
Give it to Jordan. Get out of his way, please.
Jordan to the basket. With authority. 84-83. Clippers by 1. 4 minutes to go.
Michael just too tough on the isolation there. Went away from the pick by Luke Longley. No weak side rotation by the Clippers.
Murray loses it off his hands. Good job by Kukoc. The Bulls can regain the lead.
Look at the difference in the way the Clippers defended that pick and roll attempt there, as opposed to we had Jordan earlier. He just spins right out of that play. Jordan's so tough in every aspect of the game.
LaRue almost lost it.
Now, finally, they're going to Jordan now.
Over Pike. Good job by Piatkowski. Clippers come up with it. Bulls get back. Pike for three.
Not even
Terrible.
Jordan in trouble. The Piatkowski-Jordan matchup in the early part of the quarter had gone for Eric Piatkowski. He shot the air ball. Jordan just kept running out. No stopping that. That brings the crowd to their feet, and the Bulls finally back on top. 9 scoring titles for Michael. Wilt in there with 7. I'm sure Wilt's watching tonight. Gervin with 4. From the Clipper franchise, Bob McAdoo up there.
Brent Barry's back for the Clippers for the finish. Chicago scored 5 in a row to take a 1-point lead. Make it 6 in a row. Wright wants it in the post. Gets it against Longley. Longley comes up with it. Kukoc brings it back. 1-point Chicago lead inside the 3-minute mark.
This is a career game for Luke Longley, Ralph.
Jordan and Barry.
He's saying, get out. I don't need a pick here.
Well, that's why many say he's the greatest of all time. 87-84, Chicago by 3.
He just makes it look so easy, Ralph. It's almost as if he's toyed with the Clippers and Brent and Eric Piatkowski all game long. Right now, the Clippers a little bit disorganized and confused.
7 on the shot clock. 4. The shot put good. Big basket by the veteran. 87-86 the Bulls. Lou Richardson doing a good job here in his first start of the year. Has 7 assists. We're inside the 2-minute mark.
Look at Rodman battle, and he's going to get the
against
call.
LA.
When you work as hard as Dennis does, Ralph, you're going to get called. He just doesn't ever give up out there.
It's their personal first in the final 2 minutes for the Clippers.
Jordan will bring it in from the far sideline against Barry. 1:53 to go in the game. Chicago by 1.
That foul's on Lamont Murray, his 3rd.
Clippers trying to get their first home win. Bulls trying to get their first road win.
Tough matchup for Lorenzen Wright. Give it right back to Jordan.
Another loose ball foul. This one's against Rodman. So the Clippers get it back, and they'll go to the foul line. Free throws for LA. A chance to take the lead at the line with 1:39 remaining. Brent Barry will go up there. Brent 3 out of 4 from the line in the game.
The underman Clippers have just battled so hard in this game, Ralph.
High game. This one is for the lead. Rodman still politicking with the referees. Grant for the lead. He's got it.
And that politicking, that'll get him a call late in the game, Ralph.
It's getting late, folks. 1:35 remaining. LA by a point.
Somebody clear out for Jordan and give him some space.
Longley way out in the court. Shot clock's down to 10. Jordan working hard to get the ball. This ball's going up, folks. Brent can't play him a whole lot tougher than that.
He forced him to fade. He forced him to hang the double clutch. And you still make it. There's nothing you can do about that. Looking for their first road win of the year. The Chicago Bulls 0-4. Shocking 0-4.
Lou Richardson works at long range. Inside to Rogers. Rodney a quiet night. Kukoc the rebound to the miss. Bulls by 1. 53 seconds to go. Somebody about to get their heart broken.
They're going to go fifth down here. Looking to get Jordan isolated on the weak side there.
It's Michael Jordan time. He's something else, folks. 33 for Jordan. Timeout for LA. Still time to go. 33 seconds remain in the game. The Clippers, the best three-point shooting team in the NBA, trail by 3, and they have the ball. The game brought to you by Discover Card. Jordan has just done it all, but the Clippers still have a shot here. 33 seconds ago, they trail by 3. Richardson, Barry, Murray back into the game with Rogers and Wright. They don't need a 2 or a 3 right now. Rogers inside, muscle his way up, and goes to the right hand to score. It's a one-point game. Fasten your seatbelts. We're going down to the wire.
You got to steal a
seconds to go.
You got to foul. Foul him. But if you don't foul Jordan,
Foul is called. Rogers with the foul. They'd love to have gotten the ball in the hands of Longley or Rodman. But that was not to be. But Jordan will go to the line. 15 seconds ago, Chicago by 1. Clippers have a timeout remaining, plus a 20. He's 9 out of 12 tonight. There's still hope. Plenty of time remaining.
got to get this rebound, Ralph. Do not let Rodman get an offensive rebound.
No rebound there. Out of bounds to go to the LA Clippers with 15 seconds to go.
Chicago with 2 timeouts and a 20. The Clippers with a 20. A lot of time here, Ralph. Don't need to go for a 3, although a 3 would be great.
Harper is in for defensive reasons to cover James Robinson. Barry against Jordan. They force him left and foul him. Jordan gets the foul, and Barry has 2 giant free throws to shoot with 10.5 seconds to go. LA down by a pair. Lorenzen Wright will come in now to get a rebound to be a defender.
Jordan working on Jabby. Remember, it was Jabby that threw Jordan out of that game in Salt Lake City 4 or 5 years ago, Ralph, and a real barn burner they had up at the Delta Center.
Doesn't get much better than this. Brett gets the bounce. He's 6 out of 7, 15 points. Wright and Longley, the centers, come in. Robinson and Harper sit down. Brett now for the tie with 10.5 seconds to go. Well, then you got to play some defense, and you can't foul. Brett gets it, tie game. Chicago thinks about it now, takes the timeout. Chicago has 1 time. Chicago has 1 timeout and a 20. Clippers have a 20. Neither team a foul to give. We're tied at 92 with 10.5 seconds to go.
I'd let Harper shoot it, LaRue or Luke Longley, one of those 3 guys. But if you let Jordan go one-on-one, the odds are just so heavily against you.
Oh, here's Harper with it. Brent Barry backpedals with 7. Tie game. Seatbelts fastened. No help coming. He shoots. He misses. We're going to go to overtime. We're going to call a timeout with a 10th or 2/10 of a second of the clock. It won't make much of a difference. Oh, they can make it 5-10. So there's going to be time to catch and shoot.
There's Piatkowski. The Clippers have James Robinson, Lamont Murray, Brent Barry, and Pooh. Who's throwing it in? Rodney Rogers is throwing it in.
92-92 with a half second to go in regulation.
This is the kind of play that Pooh Richardson's really good at, Ralph.
Maybe somebody will try to break up court.
Look who's Jordan's guarding is Pooh Richardson.
They're talking at midcourt. Rogers now. Looks the long pass for Barry. Can't catch it. Now is time going to expire or not? It's like 2/10 of a second, which is not time to catch and shoot. The Bulls have to go the length of the court. All they can do now is tap it in. You cannot catch it.
Don't the Bulls still have a timeout? Why don't they want to advance the ball and throw a lob?
I don't understand that.
Now they're calling the timeout.
Bill Jackson decides the same thing. Why throw it 94 feet and you'll need to throw it 47 feet?
So they'll use that here.
2/10 of a second to go. We're tied at 92 and our seatbelts are fastened.
Jordan and Barry underneath the basket.
Good coach, the lob deflected by Klaus. Boy, I tell you, the Concept worked perfectly. The big guy obscuring the vision of the passer and actually getting a hand on it. So we'll go to the overtime, tied at 92. As time goes on, that adds up to 34, game high. Longley, an early tap at it. They're going to jump it again at midcourt.
Everybody steals the ball these days, Ralph. There's no real jump for it anymore.
I think he may have stolen it again. Chicago has the ball. LaRue, Jordan, Kukoc, Rodman, and Longley. Longley playing with 4 fouls. Kukoc all the way to the basket. He used that left hand. 94-92, Bulls by a pair. Pooh comes the other way with it.
Somebody should tell the Clippers that Tony is left-handed. He's turned that corner time and time again tonight. Clippers got to get into some sort of early offense and not have to beat the shot clock every time against this great Chicago defense.
Murray can't shoot with 5. Pooh moving to his left for 3, misses it. Longley rebound. Longley's 16th rebound of the game. Chicago by 2 with the ball. Clippers' first overtime game of the season. Inside, offensive foul. Longley gets number 5. 5 on Longley. And they need him desperately. They're already without Wennington. 4:05 to go in the overtime. Rodney Rogers backing in. Illegal defense, technical foul. Free throws for the Clippers. LaRue caught guilty, and it was he who was caught guilty earlier. In disbelief, Phil Jackson on the sidelines. Phil, as he tends to do on this long trip each year, handed out books to all of his players on the flight from Chicago to Phoenix. Brent Barry knocked down the free throw. The yoga instructor before their practices to stretch them all out. He has a different view of things than most NBA coaches.
What, reading and stretching is different? That sounds pretty normal to me.
94-93. Bulls by 1. Through the hands of Wright, picked up by Murray. Still plenty of time. Over to Coach. He's a different player this year, folks. He had 32 against Miami. He had 21 tonight. Lamont Murray gives the Clippers a 1-point lead in the overtime.
And he's showing that he can create his own shot, Ralph. Something the Clippers sorely need. Jordan, almost as if he just wanted to play it a little bit more tonight.
Jordan for 3. Rogers battles with Rodman out of bounds. It'll go to Chicago. Rodney didn't think so.
Well, they're going to change the call, Ralph. The referee.
Now it's the Bulls who aren't happy.
Leroy Richardson, he just got turned around as to who was going what way. Rodney Rogers tips it. Dennis clearly hits the ball out of bounds. Then Dennis gets a shot in the nose. Ralph, you mentioned that Luke Longley has 16 rebounds. If he gets 40 more tonight, he'll break Wilt's all-time NBA record.
We'll keep a count on that. Rogers almost missed dribbles. And he shoved and fouled. Foul on Rodman. I'll tell you, Dennis Rodman is a handful for the referees.
How about for the viewing audience, Ralph?
Or for the broadcasters. Pooh Richardson brings it over to Brent Barry. Barry looks into Rogers. Rogers faces up on Rodman. Longley comes the double.
Jordan's staying at home on Barry. He knows how good he is.
Richardson free throw line jumper. No! Rebound Wright! Oh, Lorenzen Wright gives the Clippers a 3-point lead. Tony Kukoc.
Lorenzen Wright bailed out a staggering, slumping offense right there with a great rebound.
Longley against Murray. Kukoc misses. He's fouled. He'll shoot free throws.
Pooh Richardson has to come in the lane to beat the shot clock. Rusty LaRue right in his face. Perfect type of rebound. You'd think the way Longley was playing, he'd scoop all that up. Lorenzen Wright just too quick. Too much energy. A better beat on the ball. Kukoc clank.
Chicago struggling at the line. Kukoc 2 out of 4. Clippers by 3. By 2. 2:23 to go in the overtime period. Right outran Longley. They couldn't get it to him.
You got to be able to see the ball. Rusty LaRue playing good defensive pressure on Pooh Richardson.
Murray over Kukoc. Rebound Rodman. 2-point Clipper lead. Chicago with the ball. 2 minutes to go in the overtime period. Jordan over Murray. Air ball.
What a pass.
3 on 2. Barry all the way. Lays it in. No basket. No basket. Out of bounds to L.A. Barry not happy with it. Let's see it again.
You just see the look in Brent's eyes, Rob. He's going to the hoop. A great look away.
I don't understand.
Continuation. I don't know how that's not a basket.
I don't understand this. There's no dribble after the play. This is not college. If you get hit and keep going and don't take another dribble, that's got to be continuation.
Oh, it sure does seem like it. 97-95. Clippers by 2.
Bill Spooner at the scorer's table checking out to see if the team's in the penalty or not. Chicago, that was the first in the last 2 minutes. Boy, this overtime has gone quickly.
1:48 remaining in it. Clippers by 2. Score here would be big.
Oh, Tony
over Kukoc. In and out. Hit, no. Rebound fought for. Rodney Rogers brings it outside to Richardson. The Bears. 3-second violation. Wow.
Clippers could have played the clock there, Ralph. Could have brought it back out, reset. Timeout, Chicago. Clippers in great position here. 2-point lead. Minute and a half to go. Chicago still has Michael Jordan, though. They got the offensive rebound here. They dug it out. Rodney Rogers was just great at it. Threw it way back out. Looked like the Clippers were going to reset. And Rodney, number 54 in the white, battling with Rodman, just stayed. He never left the lane. They should have just all cleared out, reset, and make the Bulls play a full 24 on defense. Burn some clock, make them waste some energy.
Clippers by 2 inside the minute-and-a-half mark. Kukoc going to that left hand again. Jordan hadn't scored in the overtime till now. A tie game. 36 for Michael. This is his season high. 97-97. Tighten the seatbelts, folks. We're in overtime here at the arena. Brent Barry against Jordan.
Take him. Going one-on-one here, and it works.
This time they allow the basket. And Lamont will shoot free throws. They're really going to that, realizing that he can clearly beat Kukoc off the dribble.
Well, Ralph, Kukoc is one of the worst individual defenders in basketball. Reaches in on both sides. You know, Tony has got such height and such range. He should just be able to stand up over the top of Lamont Murray and make him shoot fadeaways.
Waller's Law flips in. First to 100 wins. Lamont Murray.
Well, the Bulls have only scored 100 points
once 24.
Once this season now.
100-97 L.A. in overtime. Less than a minute to go.
Brent Barry denying Jordan. That's an offensive.
They two-team him. In heavy traffic. Good job against Jordan by the Clippers. They really smothered the man. But here's a foul on Rodney Rogers.
But Ralph, the Clippers are calling for, and I think rightfully so, for 3 seconds of their own. They got it called against them with Rodney Rogers.
Rodney Rogers fouls out of the game. Keith Kloss will come in. So Clippers will go big here. Want to be sure they get this rebound. Because Longley not a real good foul shooter.
What did Maurice Taylor do wrong?
Not much. Longley will shoot 2. He's made his only one of the night. 62% on the year. That one's good. 198 LA. Good look at Luke. Career high.
A lot of time in this game. Clippers cannot play conservatively here.
Longley misses that one. Loose ball foul on Rodman. As Kloss got the position, Rodman got on his back.
And Phil Jackson cannot believe it.
Free throws for the rookie now.
He steps right in. Easy play to call, although generally that much pushing and shoving by Rodman would not have any impact. Rodman, he might get a technical right here.
How's this for some pressure for young Keith Floss, 21 years old?
But he's got a nice stroke, Ralph.
75% here in grief duty in this young NBA season. Clippers by 2.
But look down here, Dennis Rodman not even standing there. That should have been a violation. You have to be in position when the player shoots the free throw.
The lead is 3. It's 4. Big job by the rookie. Big job indeed.
How about the choice of Bill Fitch to put Keith Floss in ahead of Maurice Taylor? Good call by Coach Fitch.
39 seconds to go in the overtime period. The Clippers lead is 4. 2 huge free throws. And now Maurice Taylor comes in.
Ralph, it was
standing ovation for the Clippers.
A lot of time left. A lot of time.
Oh yeah, this is far from over. Especially with this guy in the building. That's it in the half.
Come to the ball now. Don't get denied and don't get held.
29 seconds to go. Clippers by 2 in overtime.
I think they got a foul.
5 seconds separate the shot and the game clock. With 15 on the shot clock, the Clippers take time, and that'll huddle with our veteran coach, Bill Fitch, who won.
If I'm Chicago here, Ralph, I foul right away. Try for a steal, then foul. I don't think the 5 seconds after a missed shot is going to be enough. They're bringing out. Who are they going to bring out?
Harper comes in to defend things. Rodman will go out. Rodman has 5 fouls. He didn't have one to give.
That's backcourt.
Oh, me. That was okay in California. At the University of California, you can pass them there into the backcourt, but not in the NBA. Oh, me, oh, my.
Should have put no time off the clock on the violation there.
Unbelievable.
Shot clock is over. Bill Fitch.
Bill Fitch to his knees.
Is he all right? Oh, my goodness
Well,
gracious.
the answer is no, he's not at this point. Martin comes out. Taylor comes in for the Clippers. And now the Bulls a chance to tie or win. 20.5 seconds to go in the overtime. LA by 2.
Referee's talking about something here. We're going to keep Rodman on the bench there.
Trying to decide.
Tony Kukoc. The big one, who's going to guard it? It's Lamont Murray on Jordan, and that's a very, very tough matchup. For
2 to tie, 3 to win. Jordan has it. Murray comes to help. Jordan goes the other way. Murray fouls him with 16 seconds to go. Free throws for Jordan. 1 plus the penalty.
Michael missed one earlier. He just blows right by. They were coming with the double team. That was a strategy early. Brent Barry matched up on Harper initially. Came right away to get Jordan to pass the ball, but they had the foul.
10 for 14 tonight. A season high 38 points. Jordan free throw bouncing. No good! 102 to 100 the Clippers. Keith Floss comes back. Derek Martin goes out. Rodman comes in. All this in a battle for rebounds.
A lot of time in this game.
2-point game. You look into the eyes of the great Michael Jordan.
I don't think you try to miss this one on purpose. I think it's too early for that.
No, you don't miss it on purpose, no. Jordan's free throw is no good. He gets it. Maybe he did. Maybe he's smarter than all of us. 13 seconds to go. Jordan to the hole. He's going. Tie game. 9 seconds to go. Timeout LA. The question is, did Jordan miss that on purpose?
Was he that good? Where was the box out? How can you let the guy who's shooting the ball? You can't expect to win if you can't get a rebound.
Because now it would be Maurice Taylor's job to step in front of him.
Maurice Taylor, he was in there pushing with Rodman. Maurice Taylor probably never been in that slot before. He's always been the big rebounder. And then here's the finish right here. Right hand, so dominant, just over Keith Floss and the rest of the Clippers. A second look here. Brent not able to keep shuffling his feet to keep Jordan in front. And Jordan ties the game now. Still a lot of time left for both teams.
30.
Free him up. Derek Martin. He didn't even use the screen.
Knocked away out of bounds to L.A. Cost him a second.
Boy, the Clippers have not played this last minute of play very well, Ralph.
7.9 seconds to go. Seatbelt time at the arena. Murray difficulty getting it in, called timeout. Well, I've always said, because people far wiser than I have told me this, that's the toughest pass in basketball. Midcourt formation totally from the one that failed a moment ago. Martin breaks free.
Why stop
He in the room. 5 seconds to go. Derek Martin with 2, with 1, lean, shoots, doesn't even get it to the rim. Double overtime. Derek Martin could not get it to the hoop against Rusty LaRue. So we'll go to a second overtime. The Bulls have played one overtime this year. One overtime game. They beat San Antonio in double overtime. We go to round 2 here momentarily. We're all even at 102.
You look at his
There's his incredible numbers. 40 plus 184 times in regular season and playoff games.
He's got 40 or more points against every team in the league, Rob, with the possible exception of the Canadian expansion teams.
Okay, the Bulls win the tap again. LaRue, who's gone the distance in the fourth quarter and now through the overtime periods. Longley playing with 5 fouls. Kukoc at long range against Murray. Jordan against Poole. Barry comes the double. LaRue for 3. Having to hit the clock. Out of bounds to L.A. anyway. Makes no difference. I think that should have been a stoppage with a ball out to L.A. But they get it anyway.
Terrific effort, Dennis Rodman. Just battling in there relentlessly. Interesting that Rodney LaRue's getting his minutes and Randy Brown and Ron Harper are not.
102 in overtime.
Clippers got to find some way to get a good shot off.
Who misses. Rodman rebound. Out of bounds will go to Chicago. Who much more effective going to his left, or he was going to his right.
Rodman really battling on the glass. How many rebounds for Dennis? 14.
Rodman a long range. Jordan against the rookie. Jordan gives the Bulls the lead. 104-102. They've scored the last 6 points of the game.
Clippers have had tough matchups on Jordan the last few possessions, Ralph. Lamont Murray, Maurice Taylor that last time. Gotta have quick feet traveling. Easy play to call.
So the Clippers turn it over. And the Bulls will bring it up. The lay-a-game warning against the Clippers. I don't know. Rodman carried the ball into the backcourt earlier. Didn't get the call. Here, Maurice carried it about 10 feet. And the whistle blows. 104-102 the Bulls in overtime. 3:42 to go. Clippers now need a defensive stop. Well, Rusty LaRue just signed the faith that Coach Phil Jackson has in him.
I think he's got faith in Michael Jordan. Oh, give it back to him. Leave him wide open there.
Watch out. 8 in a row for the Bulls. And the answer to the question, is Michael Jordan tired? No.
The pump fake on the poor rotation by the Clippers. Jordan had given it up. And you're going to give a foul there. You got to not let him get to the basket for the three-point play. Clippers led 102-98 and have done absolutely nothing since.
So 9 unanswered points for the defending champions. Showing you how they got their crown. Even without all their star players, they still have the heart of a champion.
The defense.
The rookies turned it over twice in a row.
Well, the defense for Chicago, Ralph, was so confused and disorganized. Nobody was even guarding Maurice Taylor. And when he finally did get it, Luke Longley had to slide over, or he still dribbled it out of bounds.
3 minutes to go in the second overtime. Jordan on Taylor.
He's just too good, Ralph. He's just too good.
And that is 11 unanswered points for the Chicago Bulls. In double overtime, they lead the Clippers 109 to 102. Won't be easy to come back against Michael Jordan.
Well, the Bulls' defense, Ralph, has just been stifling here. They don't double team. They play man-to-man. They force you to beat you with tough moves off the left-handed dribble. And they rebound.
The shot won't fall. Lorenzen Wright goes and gets it back for his teammates. The Clippers need to score. They trail by 7. Barry takes the 3. Jordan fouls him. It's non-shooting foul. James Robinson comes in as Coach Fitch is going to bring all of his shooters onto the court. All of his scorers. Robinson, Piatkowski, Murray, Barry, and Wright.
Brent Barry, 17 points on the night, 4 for 11 shooting, 8 for 9 from the free throw line.
Pike brings it into Brent. Barry works with it. He's using a lot of time and not getting any points. Murray at the baseline against Kukoc. They've exploited that one tonight. Free throws here for Lamont.
Well, Lamont's got 24 on the night, Ralph, including 8 for 10 from the free throw line. And you said it, he has just been taking Tony Kukoc. I don't really know why he waits so long. I mean, when you get the ball, just go ahead and make your move right away.
2 shots for Lamont Murray. He misses it. Lamont is 8 out of 11 at the free throw line. He's the only Clipper to make a basket. He's made 2 of the 3 Clipper baskets in the overtime period. Lorenzen Wright also had one. And the Clippers just can't score now. Stuck here at 102. Ron Harper brings it up for the Bulls. 2 minutes to go in the overtime. 7-point Chicago lead. Jordan misses. White rebound.
Boy, Ron Harper's really struggling with that knee, Ralph. He's just having trouble moving.
Hollywood Robinson works in LaRue. Loses the ball.
How is that not a foul?
Harper glides back into the front court. Hart says he thinks he can play a couple of more years. Jordan near sideline.
He play as long as Michael Jordan would play.
As long as that contract runs, I promise you. Jordan to the hole. Free throws for Michael. So the Clippers run out of gas in the second overtime period against the Bulls. They've been outscored 7-0 in the extra stanza. 47 points for Jordan.
47? That's a lot of points. You asked me at the very beginning, Ralph, if he was going to keep playing, if the team was going to be together. When we were in Paris, he said, hey, look, I know all the talk is against the team staying together, but I just have a deep down feeling. And, Michael is so optimistic, so full of joy and hope that he said, I really believe we're all going to get long-term contracts. Phil Jackson will be there. I think he's earned the right to do whatever he wants on the basketball court. The Bulls in complete control behind Jordan's perfect performance here in the second half and overtime.
Yeah, the mind was willing, the spirit was willing, the body wasn't here down the stretch.
And they keep Jordan on Brent Barry, the ultimate on
Robinson for 3. Jordan the rebound.
He's pretty good, Ralph.
Well, he's better than that. Jordan will bring it up. Well, the fans saw a great ball game. They saw a great player play at a great level.
Come on, you buy a ticket to come see Jordan skip 40. What's that? 49 he's got now.
Piatkowski will race up court for LA. Lorenzen Wright still running the court hard, but the Clippers just not destined to make a basket here or score a point in this overtime period.
It's a good thing we gave Jordan the player of the game back in the regulation round. We were talking about giving it to Luke Longley. But then Jordan ends up with 49. He never would have spoken to us again. That's what makes him so special, though. Like the great ones, like Jabbar, like Russell, Magic, Isaiah, Bird. Just so much responsibility for everything that goes on.
The amazing thing is, well, here's a guy who's making about $33 or $35 million playing basketball, another $40 million or so in endorsements. And yet, I mean, all he's worried about out there is winning this game.
He works harder than everybody else, bro. That's what makes him the best.
Look at those numbers.
49, 6, and 6. That's why he's so. That's why he's so universally loved. Is that, you know, every game is special. Jerry Garcia that way. You know, he was that way. Mozart, John Lennon was that way. Larry Bird, Magic Johnson, and just that incredible sense of pride that sets him apart. He just never wants to lose. Not even a game, Ralph. How about a single possession he doesn't want to lose?
111-102, the Chicago Bulls in control here late in the second overtime period. Lorenzen right for three is in the top. And the Clippers are going to get shut out in the last quarter of the last overtime period. Fans want to have him give it to Michael for 50, and Michael could care less. He got what he came after, and that was the win. Harper will dribble into the locker room. It's over, ladies and gentlemen. A heartbreaking loss for Bill Fitch's Los Angeles Clipper Club. Despite outstanding performances from Lamont Murray, Maurice Taylor, Brent Berry, Lorenzen Wright, it was not to be.
Ralph, it was a game of spurts for the Clippers. Their greatest spurt came early. They couldn't sustain it. They had some good moments. Now they got to take this, get some rest. They got the big game against the Lakers coming up Sunday night. Put it behind you and get on with it.
No question, we saw greatness here tonight. Michael Jordan with 49. Once again, the final score in double overtime. The Bulls beat the Clippers 111-102. Now stay tuned. Fox Sports News coming up next with coverage of today's stories in sports. The latest scores and highlights.